Look, some women walk into a place and automatically seem more elegant. It's not expensive clothes. It's something their brain picks up in less than 3 seconds. Visual codes that almost no one consciously notices, but that instantly communicate elegance. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what these codes are. When you start using them, people look at you differently without being able to explain why. Code 1. Monochrome tonal mastery. You know that feeling of seeing someone and thinking, this person seems elegant? Often, the first code the brain picks up isn't even the clothing piece. It's the color. Let me explain something stylists call monochrome tonal mastery. Sounds complicated, but it's simple. Women who look wealthy wear one color in 3 or 4 different ways, never rainbow. For example, imagine a woman wearing an outfit all in shades of beige, cream in the blouse, camel in the coat, sand in the pants, tan in the shoes, 4 shades of beige, no other color. Another woman arrives wearing black, red, blue, and green in the same outfit. Even without being able to explain it, everyone finds the first one more sophisticated. Why? Because the brain interprets it like this. Multiple colors equals wore whatever was in my closet. One color family equals I have an extensive curated wardrobe. It's a perfect illusion. Notice this detail almost no one picks up on. Truly elegant women use color in hidden details. The lining of a blazer might be red. The sole of a shoe might have a touch of orange, but never in the obvious. Never in a loud blouse. This color control silently screams one thing: abundance. Code 2. Matching leather trinity. Now comes a code that completely changes how people perceive an outfit. Have you noticed that some women have a bag, shoes, and belt that seem coordinated but not identical? It's what stylists call the matching leather trinity. And it works like this. The 3 pieces are from the same color, family, but with different finishes. For example, bag in matte cognac leather, shoes in shiny caramel, belt in tan with grainy texture. Same brown family, 3 different finishes. The brain picks this up in 2 seconds and thinks, this person has a collection of leathers, didn't buy random pieces. You know what happens when you do the opposite? Black bag, brown shoes, burgundy belt. The brain reads this as, she grabbed whatever she had. Here's a secret no one tells you. The perfect proportion is 70% similarity and 30% difference between the 3 pieces. Harmony with personality. And there's more. You don't need to buy everything at once. Buy 3 leather pieces in the same family once a year. In 3 years, you have a complete collection that looks worth $50,000. Code 3. Heel height discipline. But there's a visual detail many women ignore, and it instantly communicates class. It's heel height. Imagine 2 women walking into a restaurant. One wears 4-inch stilettos. The other wears mid-height 2.5-inch heels. The first is visibly uncomfortable. The second walks with natural confidence. Which one looks more elegant? The one in mid-height heels. Why? Because the brain interprets it like this. Extreme heels equals sacrificing herself to impress. Moderate heels equals doesn't need artificial height, is comfortable with herself. Stylists call this heel height discipline. The most elegant heels are between 2 and 3 inches. Block heel, 1-inch kitten heel, or even a structured flat like loafers. There's a golden rule almost no one knows. If you can run 20 meters in the shoe without breaking the heel, it's the right height. If you can barely walk, it's too high. And look at this secret code. Truly wealthy women wear flat shoes during the day, like loafers or mules, and moderate heels at night. Never extreme heels. Comfort is the new luxury. Code 4. Minimal jewelry. Maximalism. Now comes something that completely changes the perception of an outfit. Have you seen those women who wear one delicate piece of jewelry, and it seems worth more than 5 costume pieces combined? It's what stylists call minimal jewelry maximalism. It works like this: fewer pieces, more carats. An elegant woman wears at most 3 pieces of jewelry per outfit, and all are the same metal, either all gold or all silver, never mixed. For example, a minimalist watch, a thin 1mm chain, a medium 1-inch hoop. Done. Nothing more. Another woman wears 5 stacked bracelets, 3 rings. 2 necklaces, large earrings, all at the same time. The brain processes quantity before quality. So it reads it like this: few pieces equals each one cost a lot. Many pieces equals compensating for lack of quality with volume. There's a visual test you can do right now. Take a black and white photo of your jewelry. Real gold and silver have a subtle shine even without color. Costume jewelry disappears or shines too much. Instant fake. Here's a truth no one talks about. If you remove all your jewelry and miss only one, that's the right one. If you miss all of them, you're wearing too much. Code 5. Quiet luxury fabrics. But there's a code that works before anyone even sees the complete outfit. It's the fabric. Let me tell you something. The human brain processes texture before it processes shape. So it picks up premium fabric instantly. 100% cashmere, silk crepe de chine, superfine merino wool, heavy Irish linen. These fabrics have movement, weight, and drape that are impossible to fake. You know that quick test? You swing your arm. If the fabric has fluid, independent movement, it's premium. If it stays stuck or stiff, it's cheap synthetic. For example, imagine a silk blouse. You raise your arm, the fabric flows like water. Liquid drape, subtle shine. Now imagine a polyester blouse. You raise your arm, the fabric creaks and sticks to your body. The brain picks up this difference in half a second. And look at this brutal truth. A $150 outfit in premium fabric looks more expensive than a $1,500 outfit in polyester. Fabric is everything. Code 6. Invisible logos and branding. Now comes a code that separates true elegance from trying to look rich. It's about logos. Have you noticed that some real luxury brands have tiny or even invisible logos? Loro Piana, Brunello Cucinelli, The Row, Jill Sander, logos smaller than half an inch, or no visible logo. On the other hand, there are giant 2-inch logos, all over monograms, huge letters. Stylists call this invisible branding, and it works like this. Old money doesn't need to prove anything. New money screams brand. The brain instantly identifies confidence versus insecurity. There's a golden rule. If you can identify the brand from 15 feet away, it's not quiet elegance. Truly elegant women wear pieces with details that only those who know recognize. A specific button, a signature seam, a unique cut, but never a loud logo. This code changes everything. The smaller the logo, the greater the perception of real luxury. Before we move on to the next trick, have you ever had that awful feeling of opening your closet and feeling like you have absolutely nothing to wear? To solve this, I created a guide where I show how, with just 15 pieces, you can create more than 150 elegant looks. These are combinations that make people turn their heads to look at you. Inside, you'll also discover techniques to look visually slimmer and taller, plus specific styling tricks to soften fuller arms, wider hips, or a more generous bust. The link to download the guide is in the pinned comment and in the description. Now let's move on to the next trick. And if you're watching on TV, just scan the QR code that appears on the screen or in the corner of the video. Code 7. Grooming obsession. And here's the code many women completely ignore, but it defines everything. It's grooming. Let me explain a truth no one wants to hear. You could be wearing a $5,000 outfit, but if your hair roots are showing 2 inches, nails are chipped, eyebrows are shapeless, the entire look appears cheap. You know why? Because grooming equals constant maintenance, and constant maintenance equals resources, time, and money. The face is the first thing people see. It takes 0.3 seconds for the brain to process well-maintained versus unkempt. Women who look elegant have short, clean nails, impeccable neutral polish, hair with a recent cut, no split ends, imperceptible roots, professional color every 4 to 6 weeks, symmetrical shaped eyebrows, moisturized skin with natural glow, white aligned teeth. Seems obvious, but almost no one maintains all of this at the same time. And look at this brutal truth that changes everything. A $150 outfit with impeccable grooming looks more expensive than a $5,000 outfit with neglected grooming. Grooming is the final secret code. So, quick recap. if you use a tonal monochromatic palette, if your leathers match in family, if your heel is moderate and comfortable, if your jewelry is minimal and premium, if your fabric has fluid movement, if your logos are invisible, and if your grooming is impeccable, people will look at you and automatically think, "This woman is elegant." They won't be able to explain why, but their brain will pick up all these visual codes in seconds, and you'll walk into a restaurant, and the waiter will look at you twice. The saleswoman in the store will treat you differently. Your friends will ask where you bought that piece, because true elegance doesn't shout. It whispers codes that only some people understand. Now I want to know, which of these codes do you already use without realizing? Comment below. And if you want to discover more secret elegance codes, stay tuned for the next videos.